Interface, Periscope, everything, and put a home filter that I put on my mom, but I don't have to do that because I'm with my mom in our personal space. So with that, and try not to say anything derogatory at the TV, as you don't want anything derogatory coming at you at all. The karma rule. With that, you interface and you say, and say in general, you keep saying that. You say you don't want to perverse the idea. You don't want to twist the idea of mocking some odd people or making some type of surreal situation, such and such. Whereas you just kind of want to have a social media outlet, be a social conservative, if you will, and say, labeled as such, and say, whatever Periscope it is, whatever it may be, right? Whatever filter it may be. You want to say, basically, you want to just, if it's an outlet for freedom of expression, then you just express yourself. But you do it within a means, and with my mom listening in, it's okay, because, whatever's whatever, right? I'll put a filter on it, whatever, that's my mom. Okay, so, anyway, I'm not going to review. So what I was trying to say is, I'm still distracted in the thought, but what I was trying to say was that the president is saying, just skip the idea. And you segue into, you just take a break. You say, look at that, dive right in, you best to do that. And then you say, well, moms, what do you think of moms or whatnot? And moms is cool, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with moms, you know what I'm saying? There'd be high literacy rate in the Philippines and whatnot. And they be talking a whole lot of mess and whatnot. They be on double standards and whatnot. And we got a whole idea. And you be like, they cooking chicken or whatnot. They go in there getting Brazil or something like that. And you be like, no, it's just breakfast. Don't everybody eat breakfast. Don't people eat breakfast? You know what I'm saying? I might have a little weight problem, but I eat breakfast. So, people be like, well, what do you do in the morning? You watch TV, you live in a hut, whatnot. Well, that'd be the case, you know what I'm saying? There's a compromise in things, you know what I mean? It's not, you can't, it's everything, I don't put glitz on it, but everything's not fair, if you will. I don't know what to say about that, but I wish it could be a little different sometimes. I was like, well, what do you want? You want better cable? You want lower bills? I'm like, yeah, I want that. Yeah, who doesn't want that? You know what I'm saying? And you're like, and this stuff, and you know what I'm saying? Then they just show you an ad where, you don't feel like watching, right? And I don't even know why I'm telling you. It's over-exploitive on the idea of having to explain every commercial and what you think about every angle at every second of every time to cover yourself, which is a big lie in itself, because it's you can't. It's just getting angled in all directions, and the physical and mental damage you incur is man, you know what I'm saying? I need a break from all that. Sometimes I need to just watch the news and be watch this dude lift his red kettle cup or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And and then all this dude is red and everything and all this other stuff, and I'm tired of being married or whatnot, and I'm trying to do me and whatnot, and you just entertain yourself and put your own spin on it. Because I looked at the blogs myself that I just previously wrote, and I was like, man, that was talking Brizite or whatever, right? And so, you say you still skip through the commercials, you try to not over-exploit yourself and say, well, I'm trying to retain an audience. I'm trying to retain an audience in social media, and then you try to retract and track it, and you're like, and you don't. You just say, you're just exploited to a point where it's you want to forget about it, but you don't. That's where Alzheimer's comes in and stuff like that. And I might be going on a tangent or whatnot, but you got a condition like Alzheimer's. You got a condition not so perfect or whatnot, or whatever the case may be, right? And you say, well, if I have a freedom of expression, and which is what I was trying to say earlier, and I'm not I was closing my eyes on that, but a freedom of expression, if I let that gel in my mind, and I want to be a social conservative, and I think about media, I put that equation together, and I let that gel, and I say, well, you know what? That can be typified as normal. You know what I mean? Because if you don't have a freedom of expression, and there's an outlet for it, such as Twitter, such as Facebook, and stuff, why are there so many users? Why is it there? What is it there for? And you correlate that, and you say, well, what is the point of it? the point, and you try to keep it together and whatnot, and you try to make another tangent, and sometimes you take so much energy in trying to retract and remember what it is that you were trying to say that you just say, you know what? It's kind of it's a thought. It's mental. It takes energy to use your mental capabilities or whatnot. That's why you need to eat. That's why when people are saying you need to eat lunch. That's why afterwards you need to eat, I guess, dinner, right? You know what I'm saying? And whatnot, right? And you put your own spin on it and be like, damn, I got to get some sunlight. You know what I'm saying? I'm lacking in vitamin D or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I got to get something for my dogs or whatnot. I got to do me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I got to go take my ride or whatever it is that you case may be, right? Along with the consequences of like saying, hey, you know what? I got to be socially responsible on media and be a social conservative, as they say, and be socially responsible because of the karma alone. Because of the karma. So with that. So now, we got moms over here again. Oh, it's their thing. Politics. I like to love it as a hut, but look at it. And look, we're just going to pause real quick and just, but let's just go ahead and pause. Give ourselves a reflection to pause. And let's pause real quick.